The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Hello everyone, welcome. Hello everyone and welcome to Henrietta. It is the Mix 105.1 game of the week, the Henrietta Knights against the Vian Wolverines, a Class 2A2 District 4 matchup. And we're going to have a great time here tonight as we get set for what should be a great broadcast and a great game between 2 great teams. Justin Pettit, Clint Smith here. We're on the air finally. Third connection worked.
Yeah, we had a few minor setbacks, but we worked through it and going to bring you a good ball game tonight.
We good, Russ? Can you hear us? Oh, boy. All right, well, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back on the mix.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Sallisaw.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Akin Store is your barbecue feed and more store.
In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Akin Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals.
Akin Store.
Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
There you have it, your national anthem performed by the Henrietta High School Choir. Well, folks, we're here. I promise you, we're here. It's been one of those nights, Clint. Internet went out, then Connection 2 went out, so we're on the backup to the backup. Well, the internet
we got it
connection.
going, though.
So thankfully, we are good to go. We'll do a real quick Blue Ribbon Idol Group pregame show. Henrietta 4-2. Their head coach Kevin Adler. They defeated Kellyville, Okema, Morris, and Wilburton. Losses to Beggs, and had a big loss last week down at Vian. That's always a tough place to go play. Players to watch, they average about 30 points a game, give up about 23. The quarterback is Nakona Johnson, 981 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, 200 yards rushing, and 4 touchdowns. Running back is Will Perez. He's got 493 yards and 7 touchdowns. So a formidable opponent for the Wolverines tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup here, a big district matchup for the Wolverines. Of course, the Wolverines come in.
Yeah, here they are out on the field.
Yeah, taking the field here. They come in, they're rolling. They're 5-1, 2-0 in the district. Had a couple big wins as of late.
Yeah, took care of Atoka. You know, the only loss was that slip up at Kiefer. Yeah. But honestly, folks, I think that was one of the best things that ever happened to him, because ever since then, they've been playing with their hair on fire. Of course, they're averaging about 41.5, give up only 15.5, and honestly, most of those have been, some of those games where the starters have been out.
Yeah.
And in the second half. Players to watch, of course, Cash Trammell, Mason Wright, and Drayton Fletcher. Mason, he'll be all over the place. Receivers, Ledger Folsom had a big game last week, kind of his breakout at Vian. And then Trey Sanders, another one. Of course, on defense, how can you talk about the defense without talking about Mr. Number 1, Riley Ellis, and Ados Stahl, who's really turned into a really good player for them.
Yeah, he has indeed. He had a tremendous punt return for a touchdown last week. Took one 56 yards to the house for a touchdown. Always good out there playing in the secondary as well. Good in pass coverage, good tackler.
Vian leads the series 9 games to 3. They've won 6 in a row. Henrietta won 3 in a row in 99, 2000, 2001, but Vian has kind of been in control ever since then. Well, we're on the air on a Thursday night. It's fall break football. We appreciate everybody tuning in. I want to thank real quick Coach Justin Bean here at Henrietta. Clint, he's taking care of us.
He has.
We've been in communication. It was an accidental call a few weeks ago that we got in touch, and it's worked out for the better. And here we go. The kick is off, and Henrietta is going to kick it right to number 12. That's Clayton Thomas. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Wolverines at their own about 34-yard line here. Concerted effort to not kick it to Mr. Wright lurking around back there. He took the opening kick last week, 70 yards to the house for a touchdown. Yeah, probably a smart idea there. Now, we're going to have to, again, forgive us, we're going to have to play with the crowd mic here a little bit. We're enclosed, so luckily we got the crowd mic outside. Real quick, Legal ID, you're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. Here we go. Wolverines have the football. We're just underway here in Henrietta. It's going to be under center, Cash Trammell. Riley Ellis is the fullback. Mason Wright is the tailback. Snap is down. It's a pitch to Mason, left side. He's got a good block. He's going to cut inside and get up to about the 39, so 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, good block there by Ellis out on the edge to kind of set that edge and get him around there for a nice pickup.
We got Terry and Brian on the cameras. Got Russell on the TriCaster back with us this week. Well, he did half the game last week.
Yeah, he did.
And Locke's here doing stats. We're glad he's here because, well, we wouldn't know what we were doing.
They went ahead and gave Wright 7 yards on that first down.
So 2nd and 3. He must have fell forward. He must have done his Emmett Smith impersonation and fell forward for 3 extra yards. Same formation. Actually, it's a pistol set this time. Cash has it, fakes the handoff to Mason. Looking to throw, finds Riley out of the backfield. He's at the 45-50 in the Henrietta territory to the 48. So a gain of about 14. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Yeah, good pickup again. Trammell, nice pass there. Trammell had a good passing game last week. Threw for 3 touchdowns. Only 122 yards, but when you throw for 3 touchdowns, that's taking care of business.
So 1st and 10. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Always a big audience when the Wolverines are on the screen. We got everybody playing tonight. We'll get you updated to the games. 1st and 10. Snap's going to be a give to Fletcher on the end of the round. He's got some room outside across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. So it's going to be about 9 yards, 2nd and short coming up.
Yeah, good job out there. That was Manny Terrell leading the way for Fletcher. Fletcher, the leading rusher last week in that big victory.
If you've never seen the Wolverines play this year, they can do this. They can slow.
Yeah.
Or they can air it out. You never know. They can speed it up. They like to do all kinds of stuff. Coach Willis, you never know what he's going to do.
That's quite a luxury.
That it is. Pistol formation. Mason is still the running back. High snap. Give to Mason. He's going to go right up the gut. Breaks through the defenders across the 35 to the 34. So it's going to be 1st down Wolverines.
Yeah, to further your thought there, you know, in years past, Vian been a little one-dimensional.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not the case anymore. Mr. Trammell, he can throw the ball around. They got some good receivers that can fly around, or they can just slow down and 3 yards in a cloud of dust if they need to do that also.
Yeah, they can. Quick other games, Muldrow, tough one on the road at Lincoln Christian, Bethel and Roland, Copan and Gans, Glenpool and Sallisaw, Gorham, Wewoka, Central, and Mounds. We'll get you scores when we get some available. Snap, it's going to be a give to Folsom on the end of the round. He's going to go inside across the 30, still on his feet down to about the 28-yard line. So we'll give him 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, you talked about it a little bit in that brief pregame there. Folsom, we've been waiting for him to have that big breakout game, and he had it last week. He had a great game.
Yeah, he had some big touchdowns, and he was just, he's new to the program, and it's taking him a minute to – he's played great, but he really had that breakout game last week and probably going to help his confidence even more. So 2nd down and 4 from the 28. 9:28 left. We're early in the first quarter, scoreless. Vian is taking the opening kickoff into Henrietta territory. It's going to be a handoff to Mason Wright, following his defenders. Nothing there, so he spins out and is going to get tackled after a few. He's going to be 3rd and about 2 yards.
Well, good vision there by Wright. Saw that hole close up, bounced it to the outside, and picked up some positive yardage for a nice 3rd and short here.
Yeah, this is the first time we've done a lot of basketball.
We have.
At Henrietta.
They host a lot of tournaments here.
First football game here. Cameron Field is what it's called.
Little history here at this stadium if you're not familiar.
Yeah, some guy named Troy Aikman used to play here. If you're not familiar with him, well, Google it. 3rd and 2 is what they're calling it. 8 minutes left. It's going to be a give to Mason again. Left side. He's got some room. He busted the hole, and he's going to get down close to the end zone, but they're going to put him at the 5. It's going to be 1st and goal Wolverines after about a 20-yard gain.
Boy, good job there. Offensive line gave him a wide open running lane, took it down the field, and then drug some defenders. 1st and goal here for the Wolverines.
1st and goal. .8:15 and counting left here in the first. Vian has driven it all the way to 1st and goal in Henrietta territory. High snap, but Mason's going to get it right side this time, and he is going to dive forward. There's a flag coming from the quick trip sign. It's going to be probably holding. It is.
Yeah, it is indeed. Going to bring that one back.
Well, that band is loud, Clint.
Yeah, they sound good.
Holy moly. We got the door open up here.
They're rocking out there. Yeah, so that's going to bring that play back.
Yeah, if there's anything Vian has needed to work on the games we've seen him, it's penalties, man. They had against Picola and against Spiral, they had a bunch of penalties. Glad everybody is with us here on YouTube. I think we're just officially give up on Facebook. Everywhere is blocking it, so we're just not even going to deal with it anymore. So glad everybody's with us on YouTube. Share the link. Let everybody know they can watch the Wolverines. Trammell fakes it. He's looking downfield. He's going to take off with it. He may go into the end zone. He will. It's a touchdown from 17 yards out. Cash Trammell.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
And we're back here after the touchdown. It's dark in here. We hit the wrong button, so we're going to get that taken care of. The kick is up, and it is good. So we'll keep it here. So Vian marches 62 yards down the field, Clint. It's 7-0 after the Cash Trammell 17-yard touchdown.
Yeah, good-looking drive there by the Wolverines. They had the one penalty kind of set them back a little bit, but that didn't slow them down very much. So good opening drive.
Yeah, we're going to settle down, I promise, folks. It's been a wild last 15 minutes. We were ready to go. I said, Russell, let's start the stream. And then they're like, oh, the internet just went out. And so we're like, okay, we'll put our backup up. Well, that wasn't working. Luckily, we had a third option, and it's working right now. So we're just going to stick with that. We appreciate everybody tuning in and hanging with us. 7-0 Vian. Nice crowd for a Thursday night. So I know a lot of people are most of the schools are on fall break, but I know a lot of people got to work tomorrow. So probably tuning in here on the live stream. And let us know where you're watching at, 918-790-1051. If you're watching us at another game featuring our teams, let us know the score, man. Let us know the score where you're at. I know we're going to have some Minnesota, probably some Alaska watching us.
Some of our faithful viewers.
Mr. Stonebarger. I wonder if it's snowing up there yet, because it sure ain't snowing here.
It'll be hockey time up there pretty quick.
NHL's already started,
man.
man.
It has. I watched a little bit last night.
I watched some too. The Avalanche. I'm a big Colorado Avalanche fan, and they're looking pretty good. Not Indianapolis Colts good, but
no, not many are.
Trammell is going to kick it deep, and it's going to be fielded out here. I believe that is number 11, Gavin Williams, and he will get up to about the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 Knights there. Again, they are led by their quarterback, Nakona Johnson, a junior, number 8. And then their running back is Will Perez, a senior. He's a name we've called, actually both of them last year whenever they were over in Vian.
Yeah, they played Vian really tough there. That first half was just neck and neck. It was a tough game. Vian kind of pulled away in the second half, but that was a pretty good matchup.
They like to spread the field and hurry up. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 27, actually, is where they put it at. Snap. Looking, it's going to be a screen. It's almost intercepted. Garrett Hunt had his hands on it, but it hits the ground. Wow, that would have been big.
Yeah, good play, though, nonetheless. When you can't get to the quarterback, you get your hands up, knock it down.
Yeah, we got people watching all over Sequoia County. Appreciate it. Stops the clock with 7.5 minutes to go. 2nd and 10, Henrietta. It's hard to run screens against this Vian defense. They're so quick up front. Snap. Oh, here comes Ellis, and he's going to meet him in the backfield. He timed that one perfectly. It's going to be about a yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 11.
I think Mr. Ellis might have seen that play on some film
this week.
Yeah,
I think so. Boy, he come in there with a head of steam. And if they would have went on 2 instead of 1, he'd have been offsides. But he timed that one perfect.
Yeah, he read that play perfectly. Yeah, interesting formation. They had stacked receivers, top and bottom there.
Trying all they can here. 3rd and 11 from their own 27. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Wolverines. Now Henrietta has the receivers 2 on each side. Snap, looking, throwing, passes caught out here by number 5, Hayden Kaler. He's going to be up to about the 34, but he's going to be about 3 yards short. It'll be 4th and 3. The Knights probably going to have to punt here.
Yeah, that was a good little pass route there. He just kind of found a sweet spot in that defense and sat down until his quarterback saw him, but Vian swarmed to the ball quickly to not allow the first down.
Here come the punters, and like Vian does, they're going to send 2 receivers back, or 2 returners back, Adolph Stahl, and guess who? Mason Wright.
Boy,
pick your poison on this one.
Yeah, you're darned if you do and darned if you don't there.
Watching from Las Vegas. All right, Clint, that's your land. Kick is going to go out of bounds. So that's actually a really good kick for Henrietta to keep it out of either one of those young men's hands.
Yeah, kind of a short kick, but they're willing to sacrifice that to not give up the big return.
I'm all kinds of tied up with my headset here,
Clint.
So
Vian going to be set up with pretty good field position here. Let's see where they spot the ball. I'll put it at the 34-yard line. It's a pretty good starting field position here for the Wolverines after that good opening drive.
Yeah, Thursday night, of course, next week we'll be back on Friday. Clint and I are both going out of town. So, perfect time for a vacation. Although yours is more work.
It is.
It's work. Mine is absolutely no work at all. First and 10 from the Henrietta the Vian 34. Drayton Fletcher is the running back to Cash Trammell's right side. It's a snap, give to Drayton. He's going to go left side, cut back inside 40, breaks one defender. He's across midfield, and he's going to get all the way to the Henrietta 46-yard line. That's about a 20-yard pickup. It'll be first and 10 Wolverines.
Nice run, picked up a good block downfield from his receiver, Adolph Stahl.
Yeah, we've always mentioned if you're going to play receiver at Vian, you better know how to block downfield, and boy, do they ever know how to. So first and 10 Wolverines, 6:25 left here in the first quarter. I was really excited that we had 2 scoreboards. That one's not working down there, unfortunately. Oh, well. Hey, electric's high. You got to save money where you can. First and 10. Trammell going to fake to Fletcher. Quick little pass over to Folsom. He's going to get it down to about the 35. That's going to be 11 yards and a first down.
That was actually Trace Sanders, number 8 there with the catch.
Hey, Coach Teehee, yeah, he's normally a coach, but his 2 girls qualified for INFR. So there you go. Appreciate you tuning in, Coach Teehee.
Yeah, Vian quick back up on the ball here.
First and 10 from the 35. Yeah, here they go. They're hurrying it up. Like we said, they can go slow, they can go quick, they can go whatever. 5 receivers like they have right here. Trammell, stop, quick throw over the middle. Mason Wright is wide open. He'll cruise into the end zone. 35 yards and a touchdown. Your McDonald's instant replay. Clint, nobody was there. Goes in untouched.
Yeah, Trammell couldn't have put that ball any better. That was a perfect pass. He threw it about 5 yards before Mason even turned around to look for it. And when he turned around, it was right there in his hands.
It's going to bring on the special teams.
Yeah, Trammell, don't want to jinx him here, but he was kicked 7 PATs last week. He was 7 for 7.
Hey, listen, that's one thing we've talked about. There's always been a Mendoza out there for the past decade, it seems like, for Vian. And so for Cash, too. Oh, they forgot the T. They're going to have to hurry up. They got 17 on the play clock. And now, Cash has kind of filled in that role. We've seen how crucial special teams can be, especially during the playoffs. Here comes the snap. It's down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. So 5:35 left in the first. It's Vian 14, Henrietta nothing. We'll be back on the mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines. Plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
And we're back here, Cameron Field, 14-0 Vian. Some quick score updates. Wewoka 8, Gore 0, Lincoln Christian 14, Muldrow 0, Sallisaw 7, Glenpool 0. We're underway. The kick is to number 11, Gavin Williams, and he'll get it to about the 30-yard line. It'll be first and 10. Central up 7-0 on Mound. So hopefully Coach Thompson and his crew can bounce back after. Man, they hung with Tallahena for a half.
They did. They gave them all they wanted.
Speaking of Tallahena, they're up 21-0 over Liberty right now in the first quarter. Back underway here. 5:25 left in the first quarter. Henrietta's got to get something going here, Clinton. It's going to get away from them real quick.
Yeah, they got to put a drive together here. If they go 3 and out and give the ball back, it's going to be rough.
Johnson and Perez are in the backfield, and they're going to get Vian to jump offside. That's one way to do it. Change up the snap count and kind of mess with their heads a little bit.
Yeah, you get you a 1st and 5 here. That's a good opportunity to maybe try to take a shot down the field.
Baby steps, baby step it. So it'll put it at the 35, so it's going to bring up 1st and 5. Friday. I can't believe the fall break always messes.
I know,
with me.
it gets me too. I thought all day today it was Friday.
I mean, technically it is, but we'll get into that later. Snap, going to be a gift to Perez. He's got a little bit of a hole. It closes quick, though. Not much there, maybe half a yard. Several Wolverines are there, including, guess who, number 1, Riley Ellis.
The tackling machine out there, Riley Ellis.
It's going to bring up 2nd and about 4 for Henrietta.
And not much of a gain there on that one.
Yeah, they're slowing it down now. They're bringing the quarterback over, giving the play.
Hey, that's not a bad game plan here against the Wolverines. You want to try to shorten the game.
$14-0 Sallisaw now. There's a snap. Henrietta just trying to get a first down, but, man, it's tough living in the middle of that defensive line, and it's going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, Riley Ellis, first man in there again. He and that was Carter Madsen in there. You can tell it's dry. Haven't had any rain for a while. This field's dusty out here.
Yeah, it looks good, though.
It does.
I mean, they've taken one, but as we know, that Bermuda grass, if you don't give it some water, it's tough. 13-0 Central Tigers up on mounds.
Yeah, Central looking good.
Here we go, 3rd and 2 here from the 38-yard line. Henrietta looking for their initial first down. It's going to be a throw. It is complete out here to number 13, Nathan Nail. He'll get the first down up to the 45-yard line, so 7 yards, and Henrietta keeps the drive alive.
Well, they had to have that one. They were going to be in trouble if they gave the ball back to the Wolverines after 3 and out there. They needed that one so they can just try to get things going a little bit and shorten this game, keep that clock running.
We will tell you that Weber's Falls was supposed to play Westland Christian tonight, but Westland has forfeited their season.
Oh, wow.
So that is technically a win and district points for Weber's Falls tonight. So you don't even have to play and you get district points. That's a good thing.
Yeah, nothing wrong there.
So 1st and 10 as Henrietta has really slowed it down. It's going to be a fake on the end around. Then they do a little option, but the ball's on the ground, and Riley Ellis has it. Take a look at your McDonald's instant replay, Clint. They went with a little option play, a little too far out in front. It bounces. You never know how that football's going to bounce. It bounced right to Riley Ellis, and it's a turnover back to Vian.
That was Tyson Murphy back there blowing that play up, back there pressuring the quarterback.
They had it right. If the pitch would have worked, he had some room out there, but you got to make the pitch connect first.
I think Murphy got back there a little quicker than they anticipated and kind of wrecked that play.
3:15 left in the first. It's already 14-0 Wolverines. Now they have it 1st and 10 at the Henrietta 39-yard line. Had a Cash Trammell 17-yard run and then a long pass to Mason Wright. And they got Wright in the slot here. Trammell has Fletcher to his left side. Now they're going to put him in a pistol set. There's the snap. Good to Fletcher, just right up the middle, and he's going to get met in the center this time. Gets a few yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and long.
Good tackle in there. Let's see if we can get the name on that.
There's a lot of them in there.
That was number 58, Riker Fowler.
Also 72, Hazen Dudley, another senior in there. Big
they got
left defensive
They got
end.
some big, tough defensive linemen
in there, man. Always a good thing to have. Clock is rolling, 2:45 left here in the first. They're going to send the same receivers, Stahl and Wright down here, Folsom and Sanders up top. Cash has it, looking to maybe swing it. Throws a pass over the middle. It's just off the hands of Adolph Stahl. It was a little behind him, Clint, so they'll bring up 3rd down.
It was. Boy, it had some zing on it, too. Cash slung that one across the middle. If you're going to throw it across the middle, you better put some heat on it.
That's right. Man, great protection from that offensive line, too. My goodness. They thought maybe it was going to kind of, they were having to rebuild that offensive line after losing all those seniors last year, and they've done a great job.
They have.
So it's 3rd and 8. Ball's at the Henrietta 37. 2:27 left here in the first quarter. 14-0 Wolverines. Trammell in the shotgun. Cash, high snap. It's over his head, and he's going to just fall on it, and Wolverines are going to have to punt after the big loss all the way back to the 45-yard line. So last two plays just a little out of sync for the Wolverines.
Yeah, good job there by that Henrietta defense. Going to force the punt here after turning the ball over.
Commentators curse. I've just sat there and bragged on the offensive line, and they high snap it. Don't worry, it's not our fault. It happens. It's football, man. We were mentioning Henrietta. They got some big guys down there, and it's when they're right over the ball, that nose guard, it makes it hard to snap the ball
breathing
sometimes.
down his collar there. That makes it tough.
So it's 4th and 25, so Mason will punt. This is very rare. He'll rugby-style kick it, high kick it short, but it's going to take a Vian bounce, and Adolph's going to pick it up at about the 20. It would have went further, but he was right there. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10, Henrietta at about the 24.
Okay, Henrietta picked up a first down on that drive before they had the turnover, and kind of had things going a little bit there. See if they can put something else together. Wolverines defense out on the field ready to go. Henrietta huddled up here, getting coached up.
Yeah, they're wanting to slow the game down a little bit.
They are.
Which I don't blame them for
No,
that.
not at all. You want to limit the number of possessions for this Wolverine offense.
Ball's officially at the 24. Minute and 36 left in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Wolverines. They had forced a turnover, but botched the snap, and they had the punt. So here we go. Henrietta trying to get the offense going. It's going to be a handoff to the receiver who is in motion, who takes a big hit.
Oh, my. Woo, Mr. Ellis means business in there, let me tell you.
I believe that was number 7, the receiver, Blazin Davis again. And, yeah, Ellis, who is, I believe, a wrestler too, showed off some wrestling moves there.
Man, he is just
If
vicious
he is
in
not
there.
a wrestler, might I suggest
Yeah, getting on the mat.
he becomes one.
My goodness.
Minute to go left here in the first quarter, 14-0 Wolverines, and Henrietta just trying anything, Clint, here to get some sort of offense going. Snap. It's going to be a swing out to Perez out of the backfield. Good blocking downfield. Puts his head down, gets across to 30. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable for Henrietta.
Yeah, picked up a nice block out there. Mason Wright came up and tripped him up.
We have a ton of people watching. I knew we went on a Thursday night. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Sorry we were a little late getting on the air, but it happens sometimes. I know all the kids are excited. Most of the schools are off not only today, tomorrow, they're also off on Monday.
Yeah.
We never got that. This is the old man in me that's complaining that we never got that. But
No, we didn't. You're
I'm
right.
not mad. I'm just jealous. 3rd and 3, they're going to have to snap it. It's going to be quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and about a yard, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So Vian, after 1, leads 14-0. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Welcome back to Henrietta. It's 14-0 in favor of the Wolverines. Real quick, Clint, got some great news I saw today. Our buddy Cash Collins is out of the ICU. He's into rehab.
All right.
Actually got to take this is a big, got to take a shower today.
Oh, that's huge.
That's big. So,
Yeah.
he, the staff surprised him, but, That's awesome, man. And Cash, we're pulling for you, brother. Ain't nobody forgot about you down here. I can promise you that. And don't forget, when you're ready, we got a spot for you up here. You can watch the game with us.
That's a tough young man right there.
It is, and we're glad that he's doing much, much better. 4th and short. They're going to go for it, and they're going to get blown up in the backfield. It's going to be a loss back to the 30-yard line. Clint, they tried it. Vian was ready for it, and the Wolverines pretty much get the ball back where they were before the bad snap, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Vian.
Yeah, Trey Sanders not fooled by that at all.
I like having this door open. I can stick my head out the window here.
It's a nice evening out there.
Oh, it's nice. Not nice enough.
not for your standards.
Not for my standards. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So 1st and 10 Vian. They're going to put it at the Henrietta 31-yard line. Now Mason Wright is the quarterback. Drayton Fletcher is his running back. Cash is split out wide. Snap, it's going to be option play. Mason is going to keep it and put his feet on the ground and keep going across the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. So we'll give him 15 yards and a 1st down.
And that just puts the defense in such a bind. Wright's so dangerous with the ball. And then you got the pitch man out there as well, and it just puts you in a tough spot.
Goes out of bounds, stops the clock at 11:45 left here in the second quarter. We're just into the second quarter. 14-0 Vian. They're knocking on the door again. So many weapons for this Wolverine team.
You see Fletcher checking back in. He was their leading rusher last week.
Mason's going to stay at quarterback. Drayton's going to be the running back. Folsom's out wide. Cash Trammell up top. 5 on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. They get set. Snap. It's going to be a give to Fletcher. He's going to follow his lead blocker. He's going to go all the way down to about the 6-yard line. So we'll give him 9 yards.
Yeah, some big linemen leading
Second
the way
short.
Downfield. That was Garrett Hunt.
Now they're going to give him the 1st down to the 6-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal.
Yeah, Garrett Hunt and company leading the way. Always good to see those big linemen 7-8 yards downfield in front of their back.
See what they do here. It's going to be a give to Fletcher. Drayton is going to stretch it out to the right side and go into the end zone. 5 yards, easy. And it's a 20-0 Vian, extra point pending.
Picked up a block there by Mason Wright in the end zone to seal the deal. Trammell on for the kicking duties.
Here we go. Have to ice that leg down here in a minute. Snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. So 11:09 left in the second. It's Vian 21, Henrietta nothing. We'll be back on the mix.
National Bank of Sallisaw would like to offer a heartfelt salute to our military veterans. You proudly served, and now we'd like to serve you. With our new Veterans Prestige account, you can enjoy all the free benefits of our most rewarding Prestige account, all on us. With the Veterans Prestige account, there are no monthly service charges for those who served. Experience benefits like free checks and shopping, travel, and prescription discounts. You can even earn interest on your daily balance. Only at National Bank of Sallisaw, member FDIC, Division of First National Bank of Fort Smith.
Prescription drug abuse is a growing epidemic in Oklahoma. The Sallisaw Now Coalition has partnered with Stericycle to provide permanent drop-off box locations at local police departments in Sallisaw, Roland, and Gore that can be used to safely dispose of prescription drugs. The boxes enable citizens to safely and anonymously remove prescription opioids and other medications from their homes. Be a part of the solution and take it to the box.
We're back here at Henrietta. Vian Wolverines lead 21-0 after that latest score.
Yeah, that was a nice run in from Drayton Fletcher. Extends the lead. We're in such a hurry. We're all tangled up here in the. There we go. I think we're good now. So Cash will kick off. It's going to be a long kick.
Wow, what a kick.
Going to be fielded by number 11 again, Gavin Williams. Gavin Going to put his head down, try to get to 30, get to about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Henrietta there.
Yeah, wrapped up there by Creed Klaus on the special teams play. We talked about it. That's how you earn yourself some playing time there at Vian, is making those big special teams plays. We saw Adolph Stahl and some of those guys a couple years ago doing that.
That's how you get it. Okay, now my mic's all off here. Check. Am I good? Okay, all right. I'm deaf. Sorry. Too many concerts. Way too many concerts. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 11:01 left in the second quarter. Henrietta is going to have to get the ball going here. Vian showing blitz. Here they come. It's going to be a quick throw out here to number 7, Blazin Davis, and boy, doesn't get much. Gets thrown out of bounds by Mason Wright after a couple of yards. And now we're going to get a flag on Mason for taunting.
Yeah, I think we might get a little unsportsmanlike there. Mason, good job shedding his blocker and just flew up the field to make that tackle, but see what the call is here.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, that would have been my guess, but
I could be wrong. But
get the signal from the white hat. They are indeed marking it off against the Wolverines. We haven't gotten an official signal yet. Here we go.
Dead ball, personal foul, or unsportsmanlike conduct against.
Yeah, you don't want to get another one of those.
Looked like it was against who I said it was.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you don't want to get another one of those. You get tossed from the game. So I thought they might have got him a personal foul for maybe a late hit, but no, it was unsportsmanlike. So must have said something the ref didn't like. So that puts the ball at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, Henrietta, after the penalty. So we don't want to give these guys any spark here, Clint. Snap, back to throw, looking, throws a pass. Long pass is caught by number 14, Tyson Weiland, a freshman. And it's going to be close to now they're going to give him 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2, but it's in the Vian territory at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, his line gave him a good clean pocket, gave him time to find an open receiver down the field. And then Folsom finally forced the runner out of bounds. Good job by that O-line that time, though. Gave him plenty of time to throw.
9:54 and counting here in the second. I will get it right eventually, folks. My days are all messed up. The time's all messed up. Henrietta goes with the hard count. Vian stays onside. That's good. Johnson has it, going to hand it off to Perez, and Perez is going to rumble his way across the 45 to the 44 for 4 yards and another Henrietta first down.
That was a pretty good pickup that time. He got met a couple yards shy of the line to gain, but kept that leg drive going and carried a couple defenders for the first down.
So it'll bring up 1st and 10. Ball is at the Wolverine 48-yard line. 9:23 and counting left here before halftime. Henrietta, they slowed it down. Clinton, it's kind of working in their advantage here. Johnson has the snap, drops straight back. Here come the Wolverines. They have him under tremendous pressure. He has to just throw it away, and it'll be incomplete.
We're going to get a flag on the play as well.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yep, they're going to get a roughing the passer against Vian. So that's going to be 15 yards and another first down. Yeah, you don't want too many of those, Clint. That's two 15-yard penalties on this drive.
No, not at all. Giving Henrietta some good opportunities here. That puts the ball down inside the 30-yard line.
Down to the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10, Henrietta Knights. Clock is stopped, 8:51 in the second quarter. Of course, we'll be back on our normal day. And Coach Willis has seen enough. He's going to take a quick timeout. We will too, and we'll be back on the mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard. You can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
We are back here in Henrietta, 21-0 Wolverines. Coach Willis had to call a timeout. Clint kind of settled his guys down.
Yeah, he saw a few things there he wasn't too happy about, so he rallied his troops and gave him a little talking to.
You need that sometimes.
Yeah,
I need that.
Yep.
I wish he'd call me every once in a while and settle me down. Maybe I'll need to do that.
Yeah, he would. He would definitely. I don't know about settle you down, but he'd fire you up.
Well,
for sure.
I need both. I need settled down and fired up sometimes. I think we all do. Maybe I've just unlocked a side gig for all these coaches. They could just, if you needed motivation or you needed something, just call Coach Willis or Coach Hickson or Coach Tyler, and they give you a good old pep talk. I need 10% of all sales, guys. That's all I'm asking for. First and 10 from the Wolverine 29-yard line. Johnson fakes it, hands it off. That's Joseph Cummings, the junior, his first carry. He gets a couple of yards, second down.
Tackled by Riley Ellis.
Riley Ellis. Already got a baker's dozen, it seems like. Henrietta really slowing it down to 8:20 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, good game plan. Try to limit the number of touches by this Vian offense. They're explosive.
Quarterback Johnson has the play. They break the huddle with 25 seconds on the play clock, so plenty of time. They're going to stay in the shotgun set, 2 receivers each side. Cummings is the running back. There's a man in motion. That's Davis, and they're going to give it up the middle, and he's got some good yards. That's Cummings again. Gets down to about the 21, so it's going to bring up third and about 3.
A good tough run right up through the teeth of that Vian defense.
You know, it's football 101. You run it up the middle, and that's going to open up the passing game, which Henrietta likes to do. We've seen it a few times tonight.
It will. It'll start drawing those safeties in a little closer to the line.
3rd and 2 officially at the Wolverine 21-yard line. I don't think field goals are even in the equation for Henrietta right now. Johnson, Cummings is to his right side. They're going to give it to him right up the gut. He's got some room. He's going to take it to the house. 21 yards. And the Henrietta Knights are on the board, Clint.
Oh, they blocked that one perfectly. Just took it right up the gut. Barely even got touched.
Yeah, that's a drive that Vian will want to forget there. That was nothing good on that drive.
Yep, a lot of penalty yards. Gave him many, many opportunities there, which Henrietta finally took advantage of.
On for the extra point is number 18. I believe that's Blaze Hill. Williams is the holder. Snap down, kick is on the way, and it is right through the middle. 7:12 left before halftime. Vian 21, Henrietta 7. We'll be back on the mix.
People from all over save at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale, and it's here in the River Valley at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Through Saturday only, nearly 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles are marked for immediate sale. Don't miss it.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, all the low-price cars.
Save thousands at the Pre-Owned Mega Sale now at Blue Ribbon in Salisol. Chevy, Ford, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, and more, all priced to sell. Hurry in through Saturday.
Blue Ribbon Salisol, all the low-price cars.
And we're back here in Henrietta.
Yeah, good drive put together there by Henrietta. They took advantage of a couple of big penalties. Got some points on the board, trying to get themselves back in this game.
Take a look at some scores around the area. Lincoln Christian up 21-0 on Muldrow. Bethel up 8-0 on Roland. Copan up 28-8 on Gans. Gans has a lot of injuries, so it's going to be a struggle for them. Salisaw 14, Glenpool nothing. Wewoka 14, Gore 3. Central 17, Mounds nothing. Of course, Weber's Falls with the forfeit victory over Westland. So Henrietta back in this game, Clint. Vian's going to have to regroup and see if they can't get some points. There's the kick. It's high, it's short, and it's going to go out of bounds. Probably a safe bet.
Yep, put it up in the stands and not give up the big return.
I was mentioning earlier, we'll be announcing our game of the week for next week. We will be back on a Friday, I'll tell you that. And we'll let you know.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one, and it's going to be exciting, and we'll let you know. We'll tell you at halftime where we're going to be.
Vian breaks the
I'll give you a hint. It won't be Vian and Wilburton. So you can scratch that one off. Yeah, 1st and 10.
Let's see.
Ball.
Let's see if Vian comes out a little more fired up here.
Yeah, I bet they do.
offensively.
Mason is going to be back out there at quarterback. Snap. It's going to be a fake pitch, and he's going to go left side. He's got a big hole. He's across midfield. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. They won't catch him. 60 yards and a touchdown. Mason Wright says, "Is that all right, Coach? Does that make up for that penalty?"
Yeah, we'll see your touchdown and raise you a touchdown.
He takes it to the house. Once he gets in the open field, folks, there's not many people that can catch him. And then just like that, Vian back in front by 20. Nice blocking by the offensive line, too.
Yeah, just takes all the wind out of the Henrietta sails in one play.
That's what you needed, though. If you're the Wolverines,
yeah.
you had a bad drive. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit Henrietta, but you have 2 big penalties. You weren't lined up properly. Coach had to call a timeout, and Henrietta's just going to have to answer. Extra points. Snap down. Cash just, it barely got through. 28-7. We'll keep it right here. I guess that's Buck and the family with the train horn.
Yeah, it would be. They travel well with the train horn.
Train horn that they only use after touchdowns, and that's about it. In games. But theirs is the real deal. I'm not saying everybody, but theirs is like air power.
Oh yeah,
it's a whole setup.
Oh yeah, it's something to see. We've seen them.
Cool.
We've seen them lug it all over the state.
Oh, I know, literally. Cool, yeah. Cash and his dad watching us on
Very
YouTube.
nice.
We appreciate it, gentlemen.
Yeah, Vian with the counter punch right there, and just
yeah, hey, punch, counter punch, just like he said.
Right back.
Well,
they took out a little.
Get a 21-point lead and you start,
Yeah, you get a little complacent.
Yeah,
maybe.
you do. It happens. We got to run. These are kids. I'm a grown man and do that sometimes. So, not football. Obviously.
Like I said, I think Coach Willis kind of fired him up a little bit there,
Again.
and Mason came out and just
$1 million
reeled
idea.
that one off.
So, Trammell will kick off for Vian. Kick is going to be short and fielded at about the 22-yard line. That's number 5, Hayden Kaler, and he doesn't get much. It's going to be at about the 23, so great kick there by Cash to kind of pin Henrietta back.
Yeah, Carter Madsen all over that punt return or kick return, not allowing any return.
That's a young man that's going to try to make a name for himself. There's a lot of seniors on this Vian team, and we always say it, they just reload at Vian, and, well, that's how they do it.
Mason Wright back out at his safety position here on this drive.
They're going to spot the ball at the 25, so it's 1st and 10, Henrietta. They're trying to get back in here. Johnson takes the snap, drops back, has to step up, and now he's going to push a defender aside, just jump back to the line of scrimmage. He was looking downfield, but good coverage by the Wolverines.
Yeah, what a pass rush that time. That was Madsen again, along with Garrett Hunt back there. Mason's lurking around back there. He's gonna end up intercepting one of these passes.
Yeah,
he had a big interception last week.
But they have to throw it before he
Yeah, true.
The line is doing such a good job, and the linebackers, such a good job getting out there. Number 8, Trey Sanders out there. Of course, Riley in the middle. There's a snap. They're going to fake it, but Vian is not fooled at all. Riley Ellis just blows that up in the backfield, Clint. It's going to be 3rd and forever.
Yeah, Ellis has seen that play before.
Tackled him at the legs. It's going to be 3rd and about 14 for Henrietta. I mean, it's hard to get anything going when you can't even, when they're in the backfield that quick.
Yeah, it's just not much you can do.
Clock is running, 5:38 left before halftime, 28-7 Wolverines. Here on Thursday night, fall break football. 4 receivers, 3 down here. I think they're going to call a timeout here, Clint.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Play clock was
they
winding
will
down.
call a timeout, and they'll regroup. We'll keep it here. We're getting closer to halftime here. Can't believe it's already, what is it, week 7.
I know it.
This season is flying by.
I know. It always does.
So district standings are becoming very, very crucial. So the winner, if Vian can hold on and win this one, they will remain in first place, tied with Valiant technically, but they got more points than Valiant. And so they would technically be in first place. But that won't matter because guess what? Vian and Valiant play the last game of the year. Not only that, it's on a Thursday night, November the 6th, all the way down in Valiant. And
it's going to be a good matchup.
We may be packing our bags and taking a road trip.
Hitting the road, huh?
Especially with it being on a Thursday night. Don't forget, I'll remind you at halftime, we got something cool happening around that same time for the Mix 105.1, our first ever canned food camp out. This is going to be something that we've been planning for a while. We're going to try to help some families out this holiday season and do a non-perishable food drive. You know, we used to have the turkey drop several years ago, but turkeys are so expensive now that we figure if we can do canned goods and things like that, that'll definitely help out. But we'll talk more about that at halftime. So here we go, 3rd and 14 from the 21-yard line. They put a man in motion. Johnson tries to get him at the hard count. Looks over to the coach.
To hurry.
Yeah,
Play
only
clock
4 on the play clock. They get it. It's going to be a handoff to Perez, and he's met by a pack of Wolverines, and they're going to have to punt. No gain on the play.
Yeah, ran right into the middle of that Wolverine defense. Tyson Murphy leading the way.
So they will punt with 5:07 left before halftime. The clock is running. So Stahl and Wright will go back. Beautiful night here. First time, like I said, first time I've ever been here. I've watched a lot of games, but I've never been here before. They're letting that clock go all the way down. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. They get it off just in time. The kick, oh, it's a good one. Stahl's going to pick it up at about the 35-yard line. Now he's going to cut back 40, 45, 50, has some room, puts his head down, goes across midfield to the 45. Woo!
Wow, he's he met a defender there, lowered his shoulder, took on the defender, and the defender took the worst into that one.
Yeah, it's tough when you got a guy running full speed at you and you got to stand in the way and try to tackle him. And Mr. Stahl was ready for it. Oh, there's a flag on the play too.
We say it quite often though. Stahl definitely not the biggest guy on the field, but he might be one of the toughest.
That's okay. See what the flag is here. Good eyes on Russell. I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, they're using the pink flags in here. And then so many of the guys have pink towels and everything as well. And so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, they're breast cancer awareness here on this Thursday night. Now we don't know what we're doing, I think.
Yeah, we got pink socks out there, pink towels, and so it's hard to tell when those flags fly.
Waiting for the dead ball. Unsportsmanlike against Vian. Oh, and then sideline violation against Vian. So, ugh.
Yeah, just
I'm assuming that wasn't on number 2 because that would have been his second.
Yeah. Vian like to have a do-over on that one.
So a great field position is still going to be okay. We'll put it back at their own 47-yard line. So again, we got to get these penalties cleaned up if you're a Wolverine fan.
You do.
.420 left before halftime. Wolverines have it 1st and 10 at their own 47. They lead 28-7. Cash Trammell back at quarterback now. 4 receivers. It's going to be a give to Fletcher, and Drayton's going to go right up the middle, put his head down, drag some defenders across midfield to the 45. It's going to be about an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Wow, lowered his shoulder right into the gut of a defender and just drove him down the field, dragging a defender on each leg. What a tough run.
2nd and 2. 4 minutes exactly left before halftime. Trammell and Fletcher still in the backfield. 15 on the play clock. Cash takes it, fakes it to Drayton. Looking to throw, looking. Has to throw it at the last second. Slings it over to Mason. It's just off his hands. Incomplete. It'll bring up third down.
Good defensive play out there. That was number 3, Will Perez, in coverage. Timed that hit just right. Hit Mason right when the ball hit his hands and jarred it out of there.
Yeah, they actually had a defender coming after Cash. He was like, whoa, what is this pressure? I haven't had that all night. And he had to throw it just a little bit quick. And it was just off the hands of Mason Wright, so it'd bring up 3rd and 2.
Might be a little Fletcher time here for the first down.
Trammell going to do just that. Give it to Drayton, right side. He's got the first down and more across the 40 down to about the 36-yard line, so 9 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines with 3:28 left in the second.
Another tough run.
Forget at halftime, we'll have your McDonald's halftime show.
Oh, I thought you were going to say McDonald's halftime Big Macs.
Oh, no, that would be okay. I'm just saying, we would take those. Snap, quick throw out here to Ledger Folsom. Off the screen, and he fumbled the ball. I think he got it back.
I think he got it back, yeah.
And he does. So, that was almost disastrous for Vian.
Yeah, he was kind of holding that ball out away from his body a little bit there, trying to make a move.
So
nearly lost that one.
No gain, 2nd and 10, under 3 before halftime. Henrietta will receive the second half kickoff, but Vian trying to put some distance between them. It's 28-7 now. Now Mason Wright is your quarterback. Snap, it's going to be a fake. He's going to go right up the gut, but Henrietta was ready for it. He gets across the 35 to the 34, so about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good play by those Knights defenders. That was number 72, Hazen Dudley.
2:10 and counting before halftime. Vian kind of taking their time here.
Yeah, big 3rd and 7 here. Vian would like to build that lead a little bit more before the half.
Yeah, I think I said second. It's after the incompletion in the first play. It's 3rd and 7. Wright and Fletcher in the backfield. High snap. Mason goes to run. Said he's going to throw it at the last second, and it's just incomplete. Good defense out there. Can't see the number. That's too far for me. Maybe number 11? Gavin Williams?
Good play out there. The
Great defensive play.
Pass intended for Trammell.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7. Vian going to go for it here. Stops the clock with 1:46 left before halftime. I say that.
See Trace Sanders bringing the play in. He was a target on a 3rd down play earlier. He's a big target out there.
Cash will come in at quarterback. Drayton's going to be on his left side. 7 on the play clock. Now Drayton's going to go out to the slot. Yeah, we're going to have a timeout by, I think Henrietta called the timeout.
Yeah, they saw something they didn't like.
We'll take a real quick timeout with them and we'll be back on the mix.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack Wrap is back.
And we're back here in Henrietta. 28-7 Wolverines. They're facing a 4th and 7 from the Henrietta 35-yard line. 1:46 left before halftime. Wolverines would like to add to the lead. Well, Henrietta called a timeout quickly there, Clint.
Yeah, they saw something there that Vian was up to that they weren't prepared for, so they got the quick timeout. You could hear the coach calling for it.
Yeah, they emptied the backfield, and I think Fletcher was uncovered. So here we go now. Cash is the quarterback. Snap. He drops straight back. It's in the blitz. They throw it out to Fletcher. He's going to have the first down and more. 20, 15, 10, across the field, 5, touchdown. 35 yards, Drayton Fletcher on the little swing pass, Clint. And, man, great blocking downfield, great running from Drayton.
Yeah, check out that block from Trace Sanders.
Whoa,
right
good block
there.
downfield, and then they just couldn't catch him, and Vian extends the lead to 34-7.
Trace Sanders ought to get at least half of that credit for half of that touchdown.
Great block downfield, so that'll bring on the extra point unit. Tremmel's kick is up, and it is good. So he's 5 for 5 tonight. Makes it 35-7 Vian. Just a minute and a half before halftime, so we'll keep it here. So Vian, Clint, answered the Henrietta touchdown with a couple of their own, extend the lead back to 28.
Still got some stuff to work on, though. Got to get those penalties cleaned up going forward. I'm sure that's something Coach Willis will be preaching at the half.
14-7, Sallisaw over Glenpool right now.
Yeah, pretty close matchup there.
It's a lot closer than I think. It's in the second quarter, too. Let me try to get a few more things for everybody as we're waiting here.
Trammell tees it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us some scores here. Copan 36, Gans 8.
Got the band of gold set to perform.
Yeah, we'll have them for you at halftime, too. 28-3, Lincoln Christian leads Muldrow. So Trammell's going to kick off. It's going to be just a short kick out of bounds. It's going to actually be fielded by Henrietta at the 40-yard line, so really no harm, no foul, but you risk the chance of fumbling it.
Yeah, good hands by the up man there.
Hey, again, we want to thank everybody here at Henrietta, especially Coach Justin Bean. Again, he called the station out of the blue a few weeks ago asking about another school that we had been to, and I said, well, hey, I have you on the line. What about coming over there if we wanted to come over there? And we set this up, and he said, absolutely, come on over. And everybody's been hospitable and always good. Always good when you're the outsider and you come over and they treat you well. We try to do that the same, at our local schools, and I'm glad that everybody else does it too. It's a snap. Henrietta trying to throw a little screen here. Oh, good block, but an even bigger tackle. The pass was complete to number 11, Gavin Williams, and Adolph Stahl, Clint, came through there and just wrapped it up. They put through a big block on Mason Wright, but they were able to, Stahl was able to get him as we have
he came in and cleaned that up.
I'm not sure what the ref is doing here.
I'm not sure what he was doing there either, but play clock is running.
Yeah, and the play clock is down to 1 minute. Game clock is at 1 minute. Play clock is at 10. Henrietta stacked 3 receivers down here. Snap. Johnson looking, steps up. Now he's going to go to his left, try to take off running, and he'll get out of bounds. But, boy, he takes a big hit up at about the 45. Gets 5 yards, but stops the clock with 43 seconds left. But, man, he took a big hit.
He did. That was Ellis, I think, came flying over there and took him out along with Stahl again.
So they bring up 3rd and 4. They got to get to midfield. Ball's at the 46. Hey, Clint, they better not leave much time for Vian.
I know. Vian's got a couple timeouts in their hip pocket here. Kind of wondered if they'd use one. They'll use one here after this play if they get a stop.
Man, now you got me wanting a Big Mac.
Sorry,
we didn't eat dinner. We had to leave early, so 3rd and 4 is what they're calling it. Snap. In trouble, Johnson. He's going to roll and spin out. Now he's looking downfield, throws it, incomplete.
Well, Vian didn't have to burn a timeout.
Stop the clock with 35 seconds, and Henrietta will have to punt. Vian's got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, the Wolverines would have taken a timeout there after that play, but the ball out of bounds stops the clock, so saved them a timeout. Plenty of time here to try to get something going. two dangerous return men back deep as well. Adolph Stahl and Mason Wright back there. Either one of those guys can take it all the way.
I know I'm colorblind, but I can see the back plates of these Henrietta players. They're gold. I love that.
Yeah, they're cool.
There's a snap. Not much pressure from Vian. It's going to go right out of bounds. I thought Adolph was going to be able to get it, but it's going out of bounds with 29 seconds left.
That was a good punt.
It was a
Angled
great punt.
it right to the sideline and where nobody could return it.
So see what Vian does here. I mean, you got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they're going to spot the ball at about the 26-yard line.
I mean, if they came out and kneeled on it, it wouldn't surprise me, but also you want to stay aggressive. I don't know what the call is here.
No, I think I'd be tempted to take a shot or two down the field with these receivers you've got.
The only problem is if you don't want to turn the ball over because they get the ball to start the second. You don't want to give them any momentum. We'll see if they don't maybe just try to run it here, which can be a weapon in itself for Vian. 1st and 10 from the 25. Cash has it, gives it to Drayton. He's going to go up the middle and go outside, and there's a flag on the play, and that may have just answered the question for him.
May well. I believe that one's going to come back on a holding penalty, and that will further infuriate Coach Willis. I'm sure he's not happy with the penalties here in this first half. That's something that they got to get cleaned up going further into the season.
It's going to push him all the way back to about the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and about 20 with just 22 seconds. They have 2 timeouts, but again, you make a mistake down here, and Henrietta's got a good chance to score, and then they get the ball to start the second, and all of a sudden a 28-point lead is 14 points.
Just want to play it safe here.
Yeah, Cash is going to kneel on it, and that's going to end the first half. The Wolverines are going to take a 35-7 lead into halftime. We're going to play some commercials, eat a snack, and be back with your halftime show and your bands too, right here on The Mix.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Excuse me. Excuse me, are you Santa Claus? I heard you might be him. If you are him, here's my list.
Help the Marines make Christmas possible for less fortunate children. Donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
Yes, Santa Claus.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
SRS Incorporated in Webbers Falls is your one-stop shop. SRS has vet supplies, show feed, deer corn, feeders, minerals, and food plot seeds. SRS has fertilizer for your garden, pasture, or farmland. SRS has lumber and hardware, treated, untreated, plywood, and even drywall. They have a great selection of tools, electrical and plumbing supplies, and any nut, bolt, or screw you could ever need. Your one-stop shop is SRS Incorporated, 404 West Commercial Street in Webbers Falls.
What does strength look like? Strength is building a business that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen. Not just at work, but in your community and at home. It's being there for the people you care about. So what does strength look like? To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Forever Memories Funeral Services welcomes you to take advantage of the services they offer, from pre-planning to uniquely designing a celebration of the life journey of your loved one. Forever Memories has local ownership. They've lived in this community for many generations. With a caring staff and a beautiful facility, Forever Memories is dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities affordably with dignity. Forever Memories Funeral Services on Highway 101, just north of Salisaw.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Salisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And we're back here in Henrietta where they're doing youth night here. All the little night cheerleaders and football players getting recognized on the big field. That's always a lot of fun.
That's a big time for them.
Oh, yeah. First half stats, Vian 294 yards of offense. Henrietta just 63. Cash Trammell 95 yards passing, had a 35-yard touchdown passes. One to Fletcher, one to Wright. Mason has 112 yards rushing with a 60-yard touchdown. Drayton has 64 yards rushing, including a touchdown. Folsom has 6 yards rushing. Trace has one reception for 11 yards. Ellis with one reception for 14 yards. So we're waiting on the Vian Band of Gold. They're going to be coming up, but they're going to announce all the, I think they're going to the middle schoolers now. So,
yeah, you know, Vian playing about as well as you could want, minus the penalties. They clean that up, and I mean, they're playing just about a perfect game other than that.
Yeah, and I don't know the answer to that because, I mean, the holding penalty, that happens. I mean, there's holding on every play. It's just when they want to call it. That's just the way it works sometimes. But some of your pre-snap and post-snap penalties or post-play penalties, those are bad.
They are.
You've really got to clean those up, and we got them. We mentioned it. We're at week 7 now. We got to get them cleaned up, and because in the playoffs, after about round 2, you're with crews you've never been with before, guys that don't know you, and girls that don't know you. So they may not let stuff slide as easy, so you got to get all that cleaned up.
I know what the answer used to be back in the day, run about 40 laps after practice.
And that's probably still the answer, if I end up that hill or, I told them with all that dirt they pulled out for from the football from the new field, they should have built a big mountain and have them climb up that.
They'll do it.
I think the Band of Gold is about to come out here in just a second, so we'll have that for you in your halftime real quick. Legal ID, you're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Salisaw, Fort Smith. Watching on YouTube, we appreciate it. We got a lot of viewers on YouTube, and we appreciate everybody tuning in. I know we were a little late getting started, but again,
it's our first time we've ever been here, so it's kind of a different setup for us.
But again, we have a great view. We have our own. There's not many places we go to in small A football where we have our own booth room that we're in, and usually we're out in the stands. So listen, we're living it up here in this air conditioning and everything, man.
Yeah, it's a nice setup they got here. Looks like the Band of Gold's getting ready.
So we will turn it over to them so they can perform. We'll get the crowd back going here. Again, every band's different. They have their little routines before they start. But I tell you what, Vian is sounding good over the last several days.
Yep, this band has grown in numbers as well through the years, and they're really looking good.
All right, well, we're about to turn it over as, again, there's all kinds of routines. Now she's got to take her hat off. And here we go. I think we're about set. So we're going to turn it over to your Vian Band of Gold as they perform here at halftime at Henrietta. We're waiting, and here we go.
One more round of applause for the Vian Wolverine Band.
There you have it, the Vian Band of Gold. Now we're going to just stand by for the Henrietta Band, which is coming up next, and trying to get you some halftime scores here.
Are you ready for some Latin dance music? So here we go.
Trying to find you a Sallisaw score.
Are you ready for Latin dance music?
I'm not a good dancer, but
well, I guess fans in the stands here are ready for some. That's what you're going to get from this Henrietta band.
14-7 at halftime. Sallisaw over Glenpool. That's a lot closer than I thought it was.
It is a little closer game than what we anticipated.
We'll get all the other halftime scores after the Henrietta Band.
And the Henrietta Fight Song. Please welcome your 2025 Henrietta Night Pregame. Drummaker, is your band ready? The field is now yours for your halftime performance.
you have it, the Henrietta band. Boy, they put on a long performance there, Clint.
They did. They sound
you,
good.
We've got about 5 minutes left, including the 3 minutes of stretch time. So what we're going to do is take one quick timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here on The Mix.
Akin Store is your barbecue feed and more store. In the lower feed room, we're serving the River Valley's best barbecue. From brisket, pulled pork, smoked bologna, cheddar sausage, to baby back ribs, and the absolute best sides. The lower feed room features a steady stream of live music. And next door, Akin Store stocks cold drinks, snacks, grocery, and merch, plus a full line of feed for all your animals. Akin Store. Open 7 days, 4 miles east of 59 on Highway 101 north of Sallisaw.
And we're back here. Is it Cameron Field? Am I saying
it? It
right?
is.
Cameron Field in Henrietta. Vian leads at halftime 35-7. Real quick, some other score updates. Sallisaw up 14-7 on Glenpool. Lincoln Christian up 35-3 on Muldrow. All these are at the half. Roland 12, Bethel 8. Boy, that would be a huge win.
It would be.
Copan 44, Gans 8, Central 39, Mounds nothing. We woke, I think it's 20-12 now. Of course, Weber is off after the forfeit. So, of course, we got Thursday night football here. Next week, Clint, we'll be back on a Friday night. I'll be hightailing it back from vacation. But we are going, everybody listen up. For the first time ever, game of the week is going to Weber's Falls.
It's exciting.
We're going to be at Weber's Falls as Weber hosts the Copan Hornets next Friday night in a huge district matchup. And we are really excited to go there. We have tried, I'm not going to lie, we have tried, I think, every season since we started streaming. And for some reason, there was just no cell service. There's no internet connection. But as we've proven tonight, with our third system that we have the ability now to stream from pretty much anywhere. And I went out to Weber earlier this week, tested this new system. It works. Plus, on top of that, they want us there, too, so they're working on getting us fiber out there. So we may have fiber by the time we get out there.
Very nice. That's exciting.
We're
First time.
really excited. They are really – I know that Coach Holt, both coaches, Holtz, and Coach Shelby are really wanting us to go out there. And we're glad. You know, we did Gans a few weeks ago, got one of our smaller schools in. And we know Weber is technically in Muskogee County, but come on. It's close enough.
You can throw a rock across the
river.
We
don't care. And we consider them one of our local teams, and we're really glad to have them for the first time ever on Game of the Week. We've done it radio out there long ago, but never on the stream. But now we can do that, and we're really happy with this new system that we have, that we can pretty much go anywhere now. That includes, used to, if we had to go down south, just forget about it. I mean, there was no service whatsoever, but now I think we can do that, and so we may be – it's going to be a little tricky to broadcast from. They don't have a big stadium at Weber's Falls, but we're going to make it work. I went on Tuesday when they were practicing. Everything was working great, and I'm really excited.
It's going to be
really
awesome.
Excited to be there.
It's going to be awesome to showcase those young men.
Yes, we have them at Media Day every year, and to finally get out and do a game. I know they've had couple of guys injured that they're hoping to be back for Copan, and we know Copan has got a really good team, and so we are really, really excited about that. So if you got any friends and family in Weber's Falls or in Copan, let them know next Friday night, Game of the Week is going to be in Weber's Falls for the first time ever, and we are really, really excited about that contest. So, man, it's been a work in progress. Last year, folks, we were going to do the Gans-Weber game, the last game. Me and Joe and Russell was with us. We were there for 3 hours. We tried everything to get a connection, to get it to work, and it just wouldn't work. It just would not work. But By the power of satellite technology, we have internet now and can go anywhere, and we are super stoked to be in Weber's Falls. Next Friday night, game of the week, it's Weber versus Copan. First time ever, and we're glad to be there. Speaking of first time ever, Mix 105.1 Canned Food Camp Out is going to be taking place Friday, November the 7th. We'll start about 10 a.m. It's going to go through noon on Saturday the 8th. We're going to be at the Walmart Supercenter in Sallisaw, right in the middle between the two entrances. We're going to be collecting canned goods, non-perishable food items. A lot of our friends and family this holiday season need some help for a good Thanksgiving or Christmas, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to challenge all of our local businesses, organizations to help me out with this. You know, this is something special to my heart, folks, and I'll tell my story as we get closer to it. But there's a lot of people that need our help, and me and my Mix crew, everybody at the Mix 105.1, we've been planning this for a while, and we're super excited about it. And we'll listen to the Mix. Keep an eye on the Facebook page. We'll let you know how you can get involved. We are back underway. The kick is up, and it's going to be – did I steal your rosters a lot? Out of bounds. I got 2 Vians.
Yep, kick out of bounds, so Henrietta going to have
I think you're a
decent starting field position here.
Well, we're all jumbled up here now. Well, it was halftime and everybody was getting going, and now all right, there we go. All right, I'm settled in now. So 1st and 10, they're going to put it at the 35-yard line. Shout out to both bands, Vian and Henrietta. It sounded great. Made halftime go a lot quicker.
Henrietta going to try to put something together here out of the half.
Of course, in district play, district points go by the number of points you win or lose by. 15 is the max you can gain or lose. So if you're Vian, you want to keep that margin at 15. It's a handoff to Perez on the right side, trying to stretch it out, but no room. He's going to lose a yard back to the 34.
Yeah, not much there. Met by Tyson Murphy and Mason Wright coming up to assist on the tackle. Just a gain of 1.
I'm going to have to go see who this announcer is here.
Yeah,
he is.
He's good.
We go to some place, you can tell they've done it for a long time. Something tells me he's been here for a while because he is very exciting. Kind of like that guy was Seminole last year for basketball.
Yeah.
Man, that guy was.
Yeah,
he meant business. That was great.
Yeah, he put his all into it.
2nd and 11 from the 34-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Cummings. He has some room. Spins up to the 40.
Yeah, good pickup.
That's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for Henrietta.
Finally upended by Tyson Murphy. A big 3rd down here for Henrietta. See if they can extend this drive and keep the ball out of the hands of this Wolverine offense.
Clint, I think you're going to have no trouble going the entire regular season in shorts.
No, I think you're right. I think it'd be the first time in a while.
Yeah, that last game is always iffy.
Yeah, it's usually dicey.
3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. 10:42 left in the third. 35-7 Wolverines. Henrietta trying to extend the drive. Low snap. He's in trouble. Going to have to throw a quick pass. Oh, has a receiver, but he's going to be tripped up. Great play.
Yeah, that was Max Ross. No, Garrett Hunt, I'm sorry.
Wow,
67.
grabbed him by the ankles. That was number 13, Nathan Nail, and he had wide open spaces, but good defense. That's going to bring up 4th and 1, actually more about 4th and 2 from the 43. So Henrietta going for it here. You're really going to have to get this, or you're going to be in big trouble with Vian already in plus territory. Here's a snap. Vian bringing the blitz, and they're going to hit him in the backfield. Cummings is fighting for it, but he's going to get knocked down at the 41. It's a 2-yard loss, and the Wolverines will take over 1st and 10.
Yep, Adolph Stahl, first man back there, and then Riley Ellis coming in to clean it up. Too much speed there back into the backfield. Blew that play up. So Vian set up here at the 42-yard line of Henrietta.
9:46 left here in The third quarter, you got to wonder, Clint, if Vian scores again, they might just run that clock.
Yeah, let's see if they come out here and try to just put them away.
So we're going to go with 2 running backs in the backfield. Mason Wright, Drayton Fletcher. They give it to Fletcher on the left side, and he's going to go through literally about 6 yards in a cloud of dust. You mentioned it. It's been dry around here.
It has. Good lead block that time. Tyson Murphy leading the way down the field, and then Ellis came through the hole and took out a linebacker.
Vian slowing it down a little, up 35-7 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think we've been talking about a little rain over the weekend maybe, and then some cooler temperatures.
When I leave, I'm going to be literally out of the country, and then you're going to get the cold weather. But I'm not going to complain at all. Pistol formation, Vian burning the play clock down to 10 seconds. It's going to be a give to Mason, or Mason's going to go right side, getting some good blocking, following his blockers, patiently running across the 25 to about the 24.
Mason.
14 yards and a first down.
Yeah, good tough run. He's so good at evading those defenders and spinning off of tackles.
He's trying to win that McDonald's Player of the Game. We've done 2 Vian games this year, and he hasn't won it yet. We had, I think, Drayton Fletcher and Cash Trammell, and he's trying to add his name to that list. 126 yards rushing tonight.
And also caught a 35-yard touchdown pass as well.
8:14 and counting in the third. 35-7 Vian. It's 1st and 10 from the Henrietta 22-yard line. Cash Trammell takes the snap. Going to give it to Drayton, left side, big hole, waiting for his blockers. He will cut inside, stays on his feet. He's going to go to the end zone. It's going to be 22 yards and a touchdown for Vian. Patient running by Drayton.
Yep. Big block down the field by Folsom.
Makes it 41-7 Wolverines.
Trammell on for the kicking duties again. It's going for his 6th one of the night.
Snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is
no good.
No good. So he misses that one, but it's 41-7 Vian. We'll take one quick timeout, be back on the mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
41-7, Vian has the lead with 7:48. Yep, they're going to run the clock now, Clint. 7:45 and counting here. I think this is a good idea.
I think so, too.
We mentioned it. 15 is the max points you can get. Vian's firmly in control, so run the clock. Let's let nobody get hurt, because Henrietta's still in this thing. I mean, maybe not for the top spot, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, they're still fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah, you want to get in the playoff spot. So we don't want to get nobody hurt, and we want to get this done. We'll try to check on some more scores, but we apologize. Again, our internet is not the greatest here, so we're trying to save every bit of bandwidth for the actual broadcast. Cash Trammell's kick is up. Feel a good kick. Gavin Williams, number 11. It's going to be 1st and 10 Henrietta at their own 34-yard line.
That's Carter Madsen with the tackle.
Again, the clock is going to run. It's at 6:49 and counting here in the third quarter. It's all Wolverines, 41-7. It's got to clean up some penalties, Clint.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta work on that. Get that cleaned up, especially as you get down toward that Valiant game and then work your way into the postseason.
Yeah, Wilburton comes to St. John Stadium next week. That ought to be a decent challenge. And then they go to Morris and Valiant to finish off the season. So Johnson, takes the snap. We're going to be in trouble, and he's going to get sacked back at about the 29-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard loss on the play.
Man, it was just a jailbreak back there that time. Amos Wright going to get credit for the sack, but he had a number of fellow defenders
Max
back
Ross
there
was back
as well.
there. He was.
Yeah, Tyson Murphy. I tell you what, we have called his name a lot tonight as well. He's playing a good game out there.
Everybody having fun tonight here. This is one of those rare opportunities where we can see our camera guys in front of us.
Right
They're
out here
having
in
a
front
good
of us.
time. Everybody's having fun. We're all hungry, though, folks. Not going to lie. We're going to be hitting probably the McDonald's.
The McDonald's right across the street there is kind of not really helping things either. It's like a beacon just calling to us.
21-7, Black Diamonds up in the third. Trying to pull away. Snap, going to be a handoff to Perez, and nothing there. It's going to bring up third and long.
My goodness, not much there at all. That was Manny Terrell and company blowing that play up.
I know Glenpool is not the Glenpool that we're used to. I mean, I remember when Glenpool came to town, buddy.
They were a powerhouse.
Woof.
Yeah.
Not been the case this year. 42-3, Muldrow up on Lincoln Christian.
I remember they had some good running backs a number of years
Courtney
ago
Tennille
that went,
played there, went to OU.
Yeah, that went to
Carl
Division I.
Pendleton went to OU as
they were
defensive
tough.
end. Vian showing the blitz. They don't jump off sides, though.
Yep, they were something else.
One on the play clock. They get it off. They'll give it to him. Nope, they're not going to give it to him.
Nope, they're going to assess the penalty yardage.
So even though the game clock is not stopping, they're going to give him the delay of game. So now it makes it third and about 20. Actually, it's longer than that.
We're probably going to see a blitz here by this Wolverine defense.
Third and about 23. There's 4 minutes left in the third. Again, the clock is running continuously. Trying to just get out of here, no injuries. Get these guys rested up. Get that extra day of rest with fall break. That's always a positive. Twelve to 8, Roland still up on Bethel, man. That'd be a huge win for Coach Wise and his crew. Ball is on the ground. Thought they were going to call false start. Ooh, quarterback took a big hit. He's okay, though.
That was Mr. Murphy out there again, number 50, Tyson Murphy. He is he's fired up here tonight. He's playing tremendously well out there.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 27, and Henrietta will have to punt. Ledger Folsom's going to go back deep with Mason Wright. Actually incorrect. Not number 2, it's number 7, right? Am I seeing my number? I can't see.
Yeah, he's sideways to us. I can't see.
There's a kick. It's going to be fielded by Ledger Folsom, and he is going to break one tackle, go across the 30 into around the 21. There's a flag. There's 2 flags. That was Chris Cheater, number 7 out there. It looked like a number 2, but it was number 7, actually.
Yeah, a couple flags down on the field at the end of that play. Good return by Folsom. Shook the initial defender and picked up some good yardage.
See what the flags are here.
Ooh, face mask against Henrietta.
Against Henrietta. So that's going to give Vian a little bit better field position.
Yeah, it will. He tacked onto the end of that run.
That official has good eyes. He threw that from 30 yards away. But he was behind the play, so he could see if there was.
Haven't spotted the ball yet. They're getting Vian's ball in here from the sideline, and then they're going to get it spotted. So they're going to put it down at about the 17.
Wow, so great field position. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Again, continuous clock here.
Trammell's still out there at quarterback.
It's going to be a handoff. That's Ledger Folsom, number 6. Tries to get the corner. Gets a few yards inside the 15 to about the 13. So 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Good little run there by Folsom.
Appreciate everybody tuning in on a Thursday night. Our first real road trip of the year.
Yeah.
But something tells me it won't be the last.
Yep.
Especially with the playoffs coming. 1 minute to go in the third. 2nd and 5, they're saying, from the 14. Trammell has it, gives it to Folsom, and he's met in the hole and no gain, maybe lost a yard.
Yeah, good play there. That was number 5, Hayden Kaler. Good tackle. Folsom, not an easy guy to get on the ground one-on-one, but good, sure tackle there.
Ricky Wolf, number 24, bringing the play in. Number 5, Amos Wright will check out.
So 3rd and 6.
Chris Cheater and Calvin Andrade are the receivers. 3rd and 5 from the 14. Trammell has it, gives it to Folsom again, just goes to the left side, now inside, trying to get a first down. He's going to be just short. It's going to be 4th and about a yard, and that will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We head to the 4th. It is Vian 41, Henrietta 7. We'll take a timeout and be right back on the mix.
Ready for a smile that feels as good as it looks? At Aesthetic Dental Institute, Dr. Henshaw specializes in transforming lives with dental implants, the permanent solution to missing teeth. And with IV sedation, you can relax and feel comfortable during any procedure. For those who need a full restoration, full arch implants give you back your smile in just one day. Call Aesthetic Dental Institute today at 918-775-4431. Aesthetic Dental Institute, where your beautiful, healthy smile is their top priority.
When you need a plumber, your ace in the hole is Rocky Top Plumbing. Whether it's new construction, remodels, repairs, commercial, or residential, Rocky Top's got you covered. Serving eastern Oklahoma, we do video drain inspection, line locating, sewer lines, water lines, natural gas, and propane lines. Plus excavation, tankless water heaters, and more. Financing is available. Rocky Top Plumbing, where a flush beats a full house. Dial 918-776-7655. Rocky Top Plumbing. License number 54559.
Welcome back to Henrietta as we are about to start the 4th quarter. 41-7, Wolverines are in front, and will have a running clock. They're going to have it 4th and 1 from the Henrietta 9-yard line. 21-7, Sallisaw is in front of Glenpool. Central was up 39-0 at halftime.
Yeah, that one's 46-0 now.
I think Bethel took the lead over Roland 14-12. So hopefully the Rangers can hold on and get back in front of that game. High snap. It's going to be taken by number 9, Carter Madsen, and he is going to be
he's close.
Close. It'll depend on the spot here. Nope, they're going to say he's short, and it's going to be a defensive stand.
Coach Willis is going down there. I thought he was going to ask for measurement, but they spotted it a good yard short, though. So
it'll bring up 1st and 10 for Henrietta. Again, the clock is running with 11:30 and counting here in this 4th quarter. So Vian's going to pick up a big win on the road, get max district points, and, that's the name of the game this time of year.
Yep. Mission accomplished. Good performance here tonight, other than the penalties. Got to clean those up.
And in the second half, there hasn't been any of those. So that's maybe – I bet they got a good talking to at halftime. So the Knights will take over deep in their own territory. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. Again, clock is under 11. Snap. It's going to be a handoff to Perez. And Perez is going to fight his way across the 15. He's still on his feet up to about the 21-yard line. They'll give him the 22. That's 13 yards and a first down. Probably the biggest play of the night for Henrietta.
Yeah, good, tough run. Bounced off a tackler. Took a big hit, but maintained his feet. Bounced off the tackler. Good, tough run there. Henrietta up on the ball quick here now.
Going to send a man in motion. 4 receivers. Snap, give to Perez again. Actually, that's Joseph Cummings, and he'll get a few yards, 2nd and long.
That was Justin Constant in there on the tackle for the Wolverines, number 73.
10 minutes left in the 4th. The clock will continuously run here, and so we'll be off the air here within about 10 minutes. So we'll have to name a McDonald's player of the game. We've already told you next Friday night, we're going to be in Webbers Falls, Copan. It's going to be a great game. I know Coach Holt, Coach Shelby, and the other Coach Holt are all ready to go. Oh, the ball's out of the hands of Johnson. He's going to improvise and go left. He's got room out there. He's still on his feet. He's the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30. Oh, they'll get him just at the end. So he's going to go from the 8, or from the 22 to the 24. So that's 54 yards and a first down for Henrietta.
How about the great effort play there at the end? Ricky Wolf with the touchdown saving tackle. Good hustle getting down the field. Just barely clipping the heel of the running back and taking him down.
Always hustle, and Vian just showed right there that you can't give up on a play. So, yeah, all the way down to the 24-yard line of Vian as we're under 9 minutes now. 41-7 Wolverines. Snap. Johnson looking, throws a little screen pass, but it's incomplete, intended for Gavin Williams.
Second and 10.
Again, big thank you to everybody here at Henrietta, specifically Coach Justin Bean. It's been a pleasure being here, and hopefully we'll be able to return the favor next year. .805 left and counting. The clock is running. Second and 10, Henrietta from the Wolverine 24-yard line. Snap. Dropping back is Johnson, looking downfield, throws a long pass, and it's over the head of the defender and into the end zone. Look, that's number 11, Gavin Williams.
Yeah, nice pass, dropped it right in over the head of the defender.
Oh, I believe that was number, I didn't get your number on that. Maybe, I think it was Carlos Rottenberg out there in Cleveridge. If he'd have jumped a second later, he might have had an interception, but instead it goes for 6 and a touchdown. They'll come on with the extra point. Snap is down, kick is away, and it is good. 7:17 left in the fourth. It's Vian 41, Henrietta 14. We'll be back on the mix.
When it comes to insurance, it's important to have a plan that fits you.
We ready?
A plan that's too small can leave you without adequate protection.
Huh?
And with a plan that's too big, you may pay for insurance you don't need. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help you design a plan that meets your needs, so it's just right for you.
Ready?
Insurance that fits just right.
For auto, home, or life insurance, see Shelter Agent Randall Baker in Salisaw.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Welcome back to Cameron Field here in Henrietta. Vian leads 41-14. 6 minutes to go. The clock is running, so we'll be out of here in just about 5 minutes. We'll name your McDonald's player of the game. It's going to be fielded out here by number 5, Amos Wright. And Amos is going to get back to about the 35-yard line. First and 10, Wolverines.
Good tackle out there, number 18, Blaze Hill. Well, JP, Wewoka pulled in front of Gore, 34-24 in the fourth quarter.
Hanging in there, though.
Gore hanging around.
Wewoka and Tallahena are the top 2 in that district right now with Gore beating Regent. If they can come back and win that game, they'll be in a good spot for that 2 position. Of course, Central way ahead of Mound, so they're going to get max points tonight. They need that win.
Mm-hmm. They did.
It's going to be a snap and a handoff to Wright. Amos has some room across the 40 to about the 43, so 8 yards. Second down as we're under 5 to go.
A good run by Amos Wright. Good burst out of the backfield.
Well, this is not what you know, as a broadcaster, we always want the close games.
Oh,
but
yeah,
as
those are exciting.
you want Vian to win, but Henrietta, we thought that they would have a much bigger fight tonight, but Vian, we mentioned it, they're just hitting their stride right now. This is their time of year.
They are. They came out and just took the fight right out of Henrietta tonight. And that's one thing, we've always kind of been the knock against Vian is a lot of times they start slow in these games, and they kind of let these teams hang around, and then they come out in the second half. But this season they've kind of gotten over that, and they've been a quick strike team.
Yeah, they're trying to get in line because 2A2 this year is a lot tougher than it was last year. It was kind of Vian and Davis, and even really just Vian. Davis kind of came out at the end, but there's a lot of 8A is really good as usual. So playoffs are going to be tough, right? On the left side, cuts inside across the midfield stripe and down to about the 44. So we'll give him 4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 with 3:30 left in this game. 41-14 Wolverines.
Amos trying to show he's not the only right that can carry the ball out there tonight for the Wolverines.
Got some good field vision. The quarterback is Carter Madsen.
Yeah, we've called his name a lot on the defensive side of the ball and special teams tonight.
Three minutes to go. Wolverines getting their second team some action. Carter's going to keep it himself. One-on-one in the open field. Makes the guy miss. He turns on the Jets. He's all the way down to the 20-yard line and actually going to get knocked out at around the 12-yard line.
We showed some speed once he got out there and got around that defender and got up the sideline.
It was one-on-one with the linebacker, and he just shakes and bakes and leaves him in the dust, literally. You see the dust flying. Great room all the way down the 13-yard line.
Madsen a little slow to get up after that play. His teammate over there to help him up. He's going to take a knee over on the sideline.
So they're going to let him set out. Clock is running with 2:23 left. See who's going to run in and play quarterback here.
Trammell's going to come in, take over.
Timeout on the field.
Yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and let Madsen get tended to over there because he's down on the sideline, just kind of right at the line of scrimmage marker there.
Stops the clock with 2:05. Top of the hour, you're listening to the Mix 105.1, KXMX, Muldrow, Salisaw, Fort Smith. They're going to help him up, and he'll come off to the sideline. Good. I'm glad to see him walking. Just as Henrietta takes off to the huddle, it's time to go back to work.
Yeah, that was a good, tough run by Madsen. Really showed some speed. Wolverines on the ball, ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready to go. Henrietta's over here huddled up. Clock is stopped with 2:05 left. 41-14 Vian. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They can probably start to nail on this thing pretty quick. It's going to be a handoff to right. Amos is going to go right side, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown from 13 yards. Take a look at the replay here from McDonald's. Amos just right side, followed his blockers, in for the easy touchdown. Makes it 47-14. Clock continues to run.
Yep,
they may not even have to kick it off here.
Trammell's going to come on to kick the extra point.
Yeah, he missed his last one. He has to maybe try to make up for it.
Yeah, got to redeem himself here. His leg's got to be getting tired, though.
Yeah, this will be his 7th extra point attempt. High snap. It's down. Kick is on the way, and it is out of the stadium. Good. They will stop the clock for some reason at 1:17. Got those stats totaling up, Locke? As I drop my telephone.
You can hear that Henrietta band. They've been rocking and
rolling.
rolling.
They have not stopped all night.
Yeah, they sound good.
So Vian will kick off with 1:17 left. I'm not sure why they stopped the clock after the touchdown.
I don't know. Both teams huddled up on their sidelines. Yeah, the referee says, come on, let's
he's
go.
He's ready to go home. He's like us. He's hungry. Probably. I'm starving, man.
Yeah, these guys probably got straight off of work and came down
They're
here.
they're just like us, man. They work full-time jobs and maybe grabbed a candy bar or something. And we need some real food. So that McDonald's over there, y'all just better get ready for us because we're coming.
It's been teasing us all night.
It's right. It's literally right here. So Vian will kick off. Everybody's out of place. Everybody's ready to go home. The refs are out of place. Wrong sides. All right. Still haven't started the clock. So we're just going to, I guess, wait until.
I guess.
This is. Okay. Trammell's kick is straight on. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to stop the clock now.
Going to stop it again. All right.
I guess they maybe want to try and get another touchdown with Henrietta. I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to get some of their young guys in here.
Yeah, they are. So these guys checked in the game.
While they're doing that, we'll kind of go over the stats here. For Henrietta, they roll the clock now. Johnson with 54 yards passing and 55 yards rushing. Perez had 14 yards rushing. Cummings had 36 yards rushing. We'll get to Vian stats here in just a second. So we're under a minute. High snap over the head. It's going to be picked up by the running back. And that is number 16, Blake Wynn. Johnny on the spot there.
Yeah, he's a quick little guy. Showing a good little burst up the sideline there.
For Vian, Cash Trammell had 95 yards passing with 2 touchdowns, had a 17-yard rushing touchdown. Madsen, 26 yards rushing. Mason Rutt, 126 yards rushing with a 60-yard touchdown. Also had a receiving touchdown. Fletcher with 93 yards and 2 touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Amos Wright, 29 yards and a touchdown. It's going to be a handoff again. That's number 16 again, Blake Wynn, and that's going to be the final, 48-14. The Wolverines win. Big win for Vian, max district points. That's no injuries. That's all you can ask for on a Thursday night.
Good victory.
We'll go ahead and name your McDonald's player of the game. Let Russell get the graphic up here. And that is Mr. Mason Wright, 126 yards rushing, had a 60-yard touchdown. He also had a 35-yard receiving touchdown. So congratulations, Mason Wright. Again, thanks to everybody here at Henrietta. Thanks to everybody watching, all our advertisers. Dave back in the studio, keeping us on the radio. We appreciate it. Brian and Terry on the cameras. Of course, Locke with the stats. Russell on the TriCaster. We'll be back on the air next Friday night. We're excited. Weber's Falls, we're coming your way as Copan and Weber's Falls match up in a big district matchup. For everybody here, for Clint, I'm JP. We'll see you next week on Game of the Week.
84 weeks ago, with precisely 2 likes at the Rio Sarah Pascal, posted at McDonald's. Stop pretending like you don't see our snack wrap comments. It hurts. You thought they didn't see your comments? Petitions and posts? The DMs for 9 straight years? Those comments are the reason this exists. Snack Wrap is back.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
You're watching Mix TV.